All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to talk about something that's on pretty much everyone's mind, retirement. You know, that future life where you finally get to call the shots? Just for a second, let yourself picture it. What does your perfect retirement look like? Maybe it really is that beach house, feet in the sand, a cold drink in your hand. Or, hey, maybe it's just waking up with no alarm clock, grabbing a coffee, and knowing the day is totally yours. Sounds amazing, right? Okay, but here comes the uncomfortable part. The reality is, for millions and millions of people, that beautiful dream, well, it's actually getting further away. And it's not for the reasons you might think. It's because of something much quieter, much more subtle. It all boils down to 5 really common and, this is the important part, completely avoidable money mistakes. These are the little traps that are quietly sabotaging that retirement dream for so many, but not for you, because today we're going to drag them out into the light so you can sidestep them and keep that dream on track. So let's get right to it. Mistake number 1, the later trap. Oh, we've all heard that little voice in our head, right? The one that says, yeah, I'll get serious about saving, later. Well, later has a price tag, and it is brutal. Just look at these numbers. If you start at age 25, just $300 a month could get you close to $1 million by the time you're 65. But if you wait just 10 years, just to age 35, you have to save almost double that amount every single month. And you still probably won't hit that $1 million mark. I mean, that difference is just staggering. And this quote just says it all. Time isn't just money. Time is compound interest's best friend. Every single year, every month you put it off, you're not just delaying. You are literally taking money out of the pocket of your future self. So the takeaway here is painfully simple. Start now. With whatever you can. Just start. Okay, so if starting early is the most critical mistake to avoid, this second one, well, it's got to be the most baffling. We're talking about just leaving free money on the table. Check this out. According to a Vanguard report, a full 1/3 of employees are not putting enough into their 401k to get the full company match. 1 out of every 3 people. Think about that. That's part of your salary, your compensation package. And you are effectively looking your boss in the eye and saying, nah, you can keep it. It's wild. Let this sink in for a second. Your employer match is, without a single doubt, the absolute lowest effort, highest return investment you will ever make. It's often an instant 100% return on your money. So rule number 2 is non-negotiable. At the bare minimum, contribute enough to get every last cent of that free cash. All right, so you're starting early, you're getting your full 401k match. You're doing great. But mistake number 3 is way sneakier. It's a silent wealth killer. It's called lifestyle creep, and it usually hits you right when you think you're finally getting ahead. So what is it? Well, you get a raise, maybe a nice promotion. Awesome. And what's the first instinct? Upgrade. A nicer car, a bigger apartment, fancier restaurants. And the result is, even though you're earning more money, you're saving the exact same amount. Or, sometimes, believe it or not, even less. The finish line doesn't get any closer. The source material uses this perfect analogy. It's a treadmill you can't outrun. You're working harder, earning more, running faster, but you're not actually going anywhere. So, what's the pro move here? When you get a raise, yeah, go celebrate. But then the very next day, you automatically increase your savings rate. You put that new money to work for future you, not just for right now you. Now, mistake number 4 is one that most people don't even think about until it's way too late. It's like a hidden bomb just ticking away inside your retirement accounts. A tax bomb. So imagine you did everything right. You saved like a champion. And you hit that big, beautiful number you were aiming for. Let's say it's $1 million. You see that in your account. That feels amazing, right? You did it. But wait. Here's the question that changes everything. How much of that is really yours? See, if all that money is sitting in a traditional 401k, you still owe taxes on it. Every single dollar you pull out in retirement is going to get taxed as income. And let's be honest, who knows what tax rates will be in 10, 20, or 30 years? This is why the smartest retirees think differently.
They're not just asking, how much can I save? They're asking, how do I keep more of what I save? And the answer is tax diversification. It's about spreading your money across different kinds of accounts. Some tax-deferred, like a traditional 401k, some tax-free, like a Roth IRA. This gives you options and control. Remember, it's not just what you have, it's what you get to keep that counts.
And that brings us to the fifth, and you could argue the most fundamental mistake of all. Because all these other strategies don't matter much if you're guilty of this one: flying completely blind.
I mean, look at this. This is genuinely wild. A recent Transamerica survey found that basically half of all Americans have no idea how much money they actually need to retire. 50%. They're just kind of saving. Throwing money at an account and hoping for the best? It's like planning for retirement based on vibes. The source material puts it perfectly. Not having a retirement number is like driving across the country without GPS or even a destination in mind. You just start driving. How would you ever know if you're on track or if you're even going in the right direction? You need a target, a destination. Even a rough one gives you so much clarity and power. So, when you put it all together, what's the big lesson here? It's that the dream retirement doesn't just happen. Other people, the ones who don't know this stuff, they can keep putting it off. They can say, I'll do it next year, but you can't. Because now you know. You've seen the 5 biggest roadblocks that trip people up. You can spot the traps before you ever get near them. And that knowledge, that's your edge. It's the thing that's going to separate you from the pack and keep you on that path to the life you're working so hard for. So I'll just leave you with this one last thought. Your future self, the one who's 75 years old, happy, relaxed, and not worried about money, is watching you right now. What's the one thing you're going to do differently, starting today, to make sure they get there?